Did you know that 31 million people in the US have contracted the coronavirus and that over 563,000 deaths have occurred? But there's something that you can do about it. Today I'll be talking about the COVID vaccine and why I think you should get it. This will prevent you and your loved ones from contracting the virus and also create a herd immunity that will eventually eradicate the virus. First, I'll explain about how many doses are needed to get to the optimal level and reach herd immunity, and also how many doses have already been administered. Secondly, I'd like to share how the vaccine is safe and effective. And lastly, I'll provide information on where to find the COVID vaccine. So let's begin. First, I'll explain how many doses have been administered already and how many more doses are needed to reach herd immunity. And herd immunity is just where the majority of the population is immune to a disease, and so if they come in contact with somebody who has the disease, they don't contract the disease, and also they don't spread the disease, and in this way the disease is kept under control. So far, 206 million people have received the vaccine. In order to create herd immunity, we need at least 90%, 50 to 90% of the population to be vaccinated, but we want to reach the optimal 90% level just to be safe. With the US population being 326 million people, that means that we need another 88 million people to get vaccinated to reach the optimal 90%. I got this information on the Johns Hopkins website and also the Center for Disease Control and Prevention website. The higher level of immunity, the more optimal the benefit, and therefore we need to get as many people vaccinated as possible. Secondly, I'd like to address the worries you may have about the safetiness of the vaccine and also whether it even works. The vaccine was evaluated in tens of thousands of participants. The vaccine met FDA's rigorous scientific standards for safetiness, effectiveness, and manufacturing quality needed to support emergency authorization use. Serious side effects that would cause a long-term health problem are highly unlikely in any vaccine. Vaccine monitoring has historically shown that once you get a vaccine, that side effects occur after 6 weeks of receiving the vaccine. And for this reason, the FDA required the studies to be done for at least 8 weeks after the last dose of vaccine, and they found no long-term side effects. Moderna, one of the pharmaceutical companies that released the vaccine, did a study showing the effectiveness of the vaccine. According to their findings, Moderna's vaccine is more than 90% effective against all cases of COVID and more than 95% effective against severe cases of COVID. I got this information from yahoo.com/lifestyle/how Moderna vaccine really protects, and also cdc.gov/coronavirus/safety of vaccines. COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective, and there are no long-term side effects. Perhaps you've heard this information today and even done some research on your own and decided, yes, I do want to get the vaccine. Lastly, I'd like to provide information on where you can get the vaccine and how you can find a place to get it. In Bexar County, you can dial 211 and press option 6. You can also text the word vaccine, or for Spanish speakers, vacuna, to 55000 and get on a list to receive text notifications when appointments become available. You can also go online and search at www.vaccinefinder.org/search. With a little effort, you can find where to get vaccinated, and it's free as the government is reimbursing the counties for the vaccines administered. In conclusion, many more doses are needed to reach the optimal level to create herd immunity. It's safe and effective, and it's easy to find. Imagine patients in hospital beds and those in the waiting room, all with the coronavirus waiting to be treated, and even people at home dying because there's not enough medical staff to treat them. We've been through so much this past year with this pandemic, and if there was something that you could do to stop it, wouldn't you? Bill Gates once said, smallpox has been eradicated, and polio has almost been eradicated. That's the miracle of vaccines, even greater than that of antibiotics. Let's let the COVID vaccine eradicate the coronavirus. Thank you.